liftoff has begun. And we're back again for another launch of Falcon 9. Today, for Starlink 5-4, welcome everyone to ASA Live. Today we are here with some bog standard commentators, because you need commentators to do a stream like this on YouTube. Otherwise it's kind of boring, but Ian the Space Nerd still gets used for it. Speaking of Ian the Space Nerd, we have Ian the Space Nerd.
Hello.
We also have Starship 24.
I'm a Rocky.
And we also have Loki.
Hello. They all have fancy names.
Today, we have, like, all the stops pulled out. This is probably the most prepared for ASA stream in ages. Hello, Grunkle Tim, Sniper Christo, and Ghost.
Hello.
So, yeah. This is the fourth launch of Shell 5. This will be a record, turnaround time for this pad, Slick 40 at Cape Canaveral. And can you tell us about the booster, Starship 24?
Okay, so this is my second favorite booster. Anyway, so this booster is booster B1062. It's making its 12th flight. It previously, oopsie doopsie, it previously launched Starlink Group 5-1, so it launched the first launch of Shell 5, a little over a month ago, 46 days ago. This is this 22nd launch of 2023 in total from all around the world. Falcon 9's 9th mission of this year, and SpaceX's 10th mission of this year. And it will make an attempt to land on a short fall of gravitas.
And, sorry, I didn't, put that. Okay, my brain just came back. So we do have live views from Spaceflight Now video, aka Spaceflight Now, who totally gave us permission to use their content. As you can see, the timer is completely synced to the stream, which is work of yours truly. Loki, do you have any comment on this?
Very excited. I don't think I've watched a night launch of Falcon 9, and if I have, I don't remember it. So, I don't know. I'm still eating pizza, so.
Yeah, I don't understand why your favorite rocket is Falcon 9, though.
Stage 2, everyone load complete.
I like the booster
Stage 1
landing.
RP1 load, I think that was the call for Stage 1 RP load complete.
Indeed.
And that is the 20-minute event, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I guess less humidity today, so it doesn't look as big.
Something special about this booster. Its first ever landing was on, of course, I Still Love You, when it was on the East Coast. Then got moved to the West Coast, so that's kind of cool. So you can kind of see how long this booster's been around. It's been around since, of course, I Still Love You was over here on the East Coast.
And as per usual, taking more things away from the East Coast. Love it.
Baltimore.
Right.
Purples don't
Is
get
that
rights.
the moon I see in the top left?
Oh, yeah.
It is?
Mhm.
Bro, why does Florida get their moon?
Yeah, Florida stole the moon. It wasn't Gru.
Oh,
after
it's
all.
going away.
It wasn't Gru. It was
And
Florida.
It was literally going away.
Speaking of the moon,
We got Falcon 9 here, which is going to. It's not.
well, no, but if the moon gets low enough, we could get a munfish.
Oh yes, please.
Please, yeah, that was very cool with the Amazonas Nexus mission from last
And-
time.
And with Starlink 5-1, which this booster previously launched, also did a munfish.
Yeah, isn't? Yeah, this is a record turnaround, right?
Yes. Well, wait. No, it's a turnaround for the pad.
Okay.
Its previous launch was 5 days ago.
For the launch that we streamed 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I finished my pizza.
What did it have on it?
Pepperoni, sausage, banana peppers, green peppers, onion, mushroom, cheese, sauce, dough.
Did it also have particles on it? Exactly.
Okay.
I hope you can agree with this. Any pizza without mushrooms does not deserve to exist.
Shall
I will
talk?
agree, just because the only time I will eat pizza is when it has basically like everything on it.
You're like my dad. Hey, look, we're like NASA spaceflight now, where the discussion eventually turns into food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I talk about the previous missions this booster's flown?
Please do it.
You already did. Oh wait, no, that was earlier. Never mind.
At least quite a few. Like, yeah. This booster's first ever mission was GPS 3-4, and then after that GPS 3-5, Inspiration 4, one of the coolest missions ever. Starlink 4-5, Axiom 1, ew. Starlink Group 416, Nilesat 301, Starlink 425, Starlink Group 427, 436, 5-1, and now Starlink Group 5-4.
Wow.
Unless I said ew to Axiom 1 because I don't like it.
And how many flights does this tally the booster up to?
Well, it previously has 11, and it's making its 12th tonight.
Yay.
Wow.
This is the third. I believe this is the third most flown booster.
Stage 2 lock load start.
Stage 2 LOX load has started.
Actually, I will confirm if this is the third most reused booster. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so 1060.
While he's doing that, we are just under 16 minutes until launch. Let's do the NASA spaceflight thing. If you have any questions, please put them in chat and we will answer them for you, because we are running out of things to talk about already.
Yeah.
Okay. So this booster is tied with B1061. They're both at 11 flights. So B1062 and B1061 are the third most flown boosters. They are behind B1060 and B1058. So this booster tonight will need 5 more launches to beat one of those.
Can I go on a rant,
No.
or rather, a PowerPoint presentation without the PowerPoint presentation bit,
No.
please?
No.
While we're on the
Well, what's it
topic of
about?
boosters,
Just think Kitty sat.
Okay, never mind. Starship 24, go for it.
while we're on the topic of boosters, should we talk about what Booster 7 did?
Yeah, actually, that's a very good topic. And I'll go on it because I... So, on, I think it was, yes, Thursday. It was on Thursday. Booster 7 did a 31 engine static fire. So, it was going to be a 33 engine static fire, but one engine aborted right before automatically, and one was shut off right before the static fire by the teams. So there's that. Um, it looked like they did it on a low throttle as well because not much happened compared to what was expected. The pad
And yeah.
The pad concrete was okay after it. Some stuff was flying on a few cameras, like one of NASA spaceflight's views. I think there was a little bit on one of Lab Padre's views. I can't really remember though. I just remember it was on NSF. But overall, from the SpaceX drone shot, the concrete looked pretty much unharmed compared to before. And yeah, just like Grunkle Tim said, the legs on the OOM were a bit scorched, but that's just how it works now, especially without that deluge, which was shipped a little bit ago. We're hoping for that to be installed before launch to prevent damage to the pad.
I also want to add about the low throttle part. So, if you watch McGregor live from NASA Spaceflight and you see SpaceX attempt very low throttle settings on Raptor, it doesn't end well most of the time. And also, if you look at SN8, Raptor is not good at very low throttles, and it can start to eat the engine away. And we call that engine-rich combustion. So, luckily, we hope that didn't happen this time, and it looks like it did not. But just a fair point to why we don't throttle Raptor very low.
Yeah, it looked fine because while the engines were still firing, they did not, I didn't see any flashes of green, which would indicate engine-rich combustion.
Fascinating.
McGregor.
Yeah. McGregor Live, check it out, or just give me money. Anyway.
Yeah, or just give Starship money. Not us, though. Just Starship.
Okay.
Give me a super thanks.
You can't even do that.
Oh, wait, you're right.
And just passing T-minus 12 minutes.
It seems like it's actually gonna go tonight.
Does with only 20%.
Yeah, it was 20% go a few hours ago, and it switched to about 60% go. So that's a lot better chances for liftoff. Oh, also very, very recently occurring was the beginning of the rollout of Ship 26.
Just a
We're talking about this because Falcon 9 is kind of standard now.
Well, I guess if we're on the topic of Starship, I can talk about Starship Kennedy.
Go for it.
All right. Well, actually, I'm gonna talk about that after we can. Well, I'll talk about the crew tower at 40 first, because that's a bit more exciting. Yeah.
Mm.
So, we've noticed even more work on the crew tower at Slick 40. And this tower is not replacing 39A. I've seen that everywhere, and it's somewhat annoying. No, Slick 40 is not replacing 39A. Slick 40 is just there for a backup in case something happens with 39A with Starship or any other anomaly on that pad, so that SpaceX and NASA still have a way to get crew to the space station. We've still seen work on that pad and tower continue, so all is progressing for a possible fully standing crew tower at Slick 40 before the end of the year.
And while you were talking about that, hi Klutz? I wasn't expecting you to be here. And there's a launch timeline for our post-liftoff of Falcon 9 tonight.
If you have any questions, make sure to ask them.
We need more things
Please.
to talk about.
Give them yes. I was about to say something Starship related that I'm not supposed to.
Oh, you can.
No, it was the thingy you told me not to say.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, let's not say the totally not ITAR restricted info. It's not, guys. Totally. Grunkle Tim, what is the average height of a Kerbal? I can answer this
Yeah,
one.
it's definitely not the launched anyway.
I can answer this one, Grunkle Tim. In ASA, usually it's 0 because they're dead, but around Around the other parts of the Kerbal
Oh, no.
system, it is, if I remember correct,
Did you forget to mute your phone, I don't?
about like 2 to 3 feet.
Also, no, Kerbal's heights here at Asa are probably -6.
That would be -6 feet under.
Yeah.
Oh, Ankla, I would like to ask why you're not streaming this.
Because he's not home.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better.
Why are
than
you
I
not
expected.
home at 12 in the morning?
That's what he said.
He's at the launch.
Probably. Ian, are you there with him?
No.
Are you hugging?
No.
What?
I'm not there.
That's not what I
Are
expected.
you guys doing such things?
What?
Okay, move on.
What? I miss so many things. Just...
You didn't really.
Cool, amazing. So
Okay.
this is the fourth what we assume is Gen 2 launch of Starlink.
I have a correction to that.
Ooh, that's what I
It is-
remember.
It is version 1.5 going to a Gen
yeah,
2
yeah.
orbit.
It was so it's 1.5 going to the V2 orbit to test the V2 orbit, yeah.
And hopefully next month we're going to see the first V2 satellite launch on Shell 6.
Hope.
Indeed. It's because they just want to test the V2 orbit to make sure it actually works. And that new orbit is, I believe, 375 kilometers to 525 kilometers. And the old orbits were 250 kilometers to 320 kilometers.
I don't know what Mission Control just said, but I hope that it helps the Falcon 9 turn night into day.
And I have a very good guess, but it's also probably very, very accurate to why they're going for this higher orbit. Would anyone like to hear?
Oh, please.
So,
I would be delighted.
okay. So, we've all heard in the past that Elon and SpaceX like to have Starlink in lower orbit so that the connection time and speed is a lot faster. As back and forth from the satellites to the ground, so whatever your device is going. But they've noticed that they have enough satellites in lower orbits for that connection speed to be very quick. So now they can start putting satellites in a lot higher orbit, so they can cover more surface area at one time. So that they're still going to get the high bandwidth and speed from the lower orbit version 1 and 1.5 satellites, but they're going to get that wide angle and wide area coverage from the V2 in the higher orbit. It's a very smart way of doing things.
And as Elon Muskies will say, that's the only way Elon Musk does things. Grunkle Tim, connection speed is about 20 milliseconds for, I'm assuming Starlink? Can anyone confirm that? I'm not sure.
I would like to say around there.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, to be honest.
And like I said, they want to have those
That's the
lower,
reason for
older
Starlink.
version satellites there for fast speed, and the newer ones to cover more area at one time.
We just passed L-5 minutes, so we are getting closer to liftoff.
And actually, I have something to point out what's happening on Falcon.
Go for it.
If you look near the black part and about halfway up the rocket, that's the inner stage, you can start to see the engine chill on stage 2. From the engine chill vent there.
Comeback retract in progress.
And we now have TE retraction, the transporter erector, which is the launch tower that you can see on the rocket right there. That's going to partially retract now, so it can retract back further before the rocket, tries to kill it. So it should start a partial retraction right about now, or it may have already done it. I'm not sure.
Vandenberg has a special needs TE.
Yeah, okay, I was pretty sure about that, but I think that's just confirmed now. T. Helm saying that's not an engine chill, that's just propellant loading. Engine chill starts about 30 seconds before Miko.
Really?
Yeah, so that is just propellant loading vents. You will hear a call out before Miko, stage 2 or MVAC engine chill starting. So just listen in for that during liftoff.
I never do MVAC with such a special engine, even though I already did.
So
Yeah,
special.
and more confirmation from the Onkla. Engine chill for
Okay.
MVAC starts at T plus 1 minute
John,
30 seconds.
I understand.
I'm just saying. And we are about to pass L minus 3 minutes.
Oh boy.
Stage 1 lock load complete.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
Can we hit the FTS?
No.
Yes.
We need to start this year off wrong.
What? The year started 2 months ago.
We need to start this month. Wait, no, we've already. We need to take the middle of this month off wrong.
It's not the middle of the month.
It is close enough, Ian. Shush. Do you want me to leak the Starship? I'm joking.
Let's not do that and then get SpaceX on our side. You know, the wrong side.
Yeah.
And
It's
we
fun
are
knowing.
just now going to pass T minus 2 minutes.
The only sucky part about knowing SpaceX employees is you only know the ones that work at Starbase Mission Control and not Falcon.
Stage 2 lock load complete.
And stage 2 LOX load is complete.
Wowzers. Josh, if they delay now, they're gonna scrub because it's SpaceX.
If what am I saying? Okay, at L minus 1 minute, we should hear the call for Falcon 9.
Ground gas hookup.
Falcon 9 is in startup. And then about 15 to 20 seconds after that, we will hear LD go for launch, which means that the launch director is go for launch of Falcon 9.
That's what I did yesterday.
Yeah, except it was, you know, not Falcon 9. And we should hear that call out right now.
What are those 4 towers? Soon gonna be 5.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Falcon 9 is in Falcon 9 is in startup. I think our callouts are a little bit delayed.
Hey, what are those 4 towers?
Lightning towers.
What do they do?
They attract lightning.
For launch.
I
Wow.
disagree. I
And
disagree
we are
with your
confirmed
statement.
go for
I
launch
never
from
knew
the
that.
launch director.
Low-key, I disagree with your statement.
Why?
Because
T-minus
it's not the
30
solar
seconds.
system sufficient time works.
And we are about to lift off.
Also, look at the moon. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
We're gonna get a monfish.
Someone
15
better have the
seconds.
movie clips.
And our launch countdown is delayed. 7,
T-minus
6,
10,
5,
9,
stop it.
8,
No.
7.
3, 2, 1, ignition. And dear God,
It's
lift
going.
off of Falcon
Right.
9.
Thought we had
5-4,
more.
Starlink 4 now on its way to orbit.
I thought we had an abort for a minute.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
that's
that's a
nice.
good view. We should get the launch audio in soon.
Blow it up.
Stop.
I wonder
When
if
it
the
comes-
moons reappear.
And into the clouds.
Oh, here comes the audio.
Get ready for not gonna carry its purpose.
Stage 2 engine chill should have just begun. Right, Starship?
Shut it.
Wow, look at that plume.
Thanks.
I haven't said
That
that in a bit.
This reminds me of that one mission where we had the double smoke rings.
And we should have Miko stage separation and stage 2 ignition pretty soon here.
I bet $10 that it's gonna fail landing.
You're losing your money. And we have
I'll-
Miko. Hopefully
I'll
stage
take you up on that
separation.
deal. I'm a bit.
If you agree with me, type in chat rocket fail.
So, if it doesn't
we
fail,
have
will
to
you give
wait.
me $10?
Think about it.
This is SpaceX's tracking view, which is delayed by like 10 seconds. We have Miko now. Stage separation.
It's more like 30.
Oh, there's the onboard view.
That's arm back.
And back ignition.
Be like Electron Flight 30.
Anyway, we should have fairing separation. There we go. Now the exciting part, as you can see, Falcon 9's booster extending its grid fins now. It should be coming in for a landing on the drone ship. I think a shortfall of gravitas.
Indeed.
There's the moonfish.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it's cloudy outside. It's really thin cumulus cloud, so I'm gonna look outside just in case.
Loki, if you want to freeze, go outside and look as well.
But would we see it?
Probably not, but oh well.
It's flying southeast, but if I look really low on the horizon, I see some southeast.
It's
Well, I
flying
need to
southeast.
check out anyways, so that would give me an excuse to go outside.
Alright, go outside.
Okay.
You shouldn't, but okay.
You see it? I see a tiny tail poking over a tree.
I see nothing because I'm inside my room.
Same.
Yeah, Josh, it is pretty bright. It's just, I don't see the main second stage, but I see a tiny little tail poking over a tree. That's nice.
And you
And now
can
it's in a-
see a portion of the telemetry there, 10,000 kilometers an hour on stage 2, which is very fast. Josh, or Anka, or whatever you want me to call you, you should have your camera. If you don't, I'm disappointed.
Okay, that is kind of a thick boy of a jellyfish.
What?
That is a
You should
thick
turn your camera
jellyfish.
on.
That is a very thick jellyfish, and now it's in a cloud. It was really low. I only saw the tail. It got wide, though.
Like a professional golf show for rockets. I've never heard it be described like that.
It came out of a cloud and then it went back in. That's nice.
And just past T plus 5 minutes and 14 seconds.
That does it for jellyfish use for me. It's out of mine.
Basically the same time for you and Ankla.
Yeah, Josh is a little bit closer to Florida than me, but he gets them higher up than I do. That's probably why I only saw the top of the tail.
And we should have the booster entry burn here soon.
Hey, if I was at Wallops, I could see it right now.
So, Bruce sort of put the sky back.
Sorta.
No moon though.
Just a little bit.
Maybe. Hold on.
You're going to Florida for Viasat 3. Okay.
Hopefully we get a jellyfish, Josh.
I'll hopefully be going too.
See, the thing, kind of like, the thing here about...
Stage 1 detonation.
And we have stage 1 entry burn.
No, I refuse. Be like Starlink Launch 16. Failed the booster landing. Miss.
Okay, see, the thing about Viasat 3 is that it's on Falcon Heavy.
He's gonna get some
So,
sonic booms.
yeah.
It's gonna go to Starship.
SG
I know
Saga,
that.
you guys have no life. You're right.
Shall we ban him?
No, he's right. Uncle, you should give us live camera views. Stage 1
Yeah,
should
that,
be
you see what I mean? How it was really
landing
low for me?
pretty soon. And look at the plasma on the grid fins. Now that's cool.
This reminds me of Inspiration 4, because this was the last mission where you could see plasma. That I remember.
And just reaching 20,000 kilometers an hour on stage 2.
Engine abort.
Stop it.
This is going to be a single engine landing, unlike RTLS, which are 131. Who joined?
Me.
And our landing burn should be coming up in about 10 seconds.
Loki,
Yes?
you live in Ohio, correct?
Yeah.
Depending on which part you live in, you might be able to see some nighttime Wallops launches.
Oh, yeah, we
And there we go.
Like,
Landing
for a
burn
couple hours,
started.
I thought I saw lifetime.
Landing burn. It's going to miss. I'm calling it.
Stop. And you
Land.
can see
Fail.
the drone ship appearing.
I mean, it's going to be off center. I didn't mean it's going to fail. It's going to be off center.
And landing confirmed for Falcon 9.
Where's my
Annie.
$10? Give me my $10.
I said it was going to be off center. It's off center. Look, you owe me. It's off center by 3.6 millimeters.
It's
And we
barely.
just had Seco 1.
Uncle Tim, it's not dead center. It's 3.6 millimeters
Yeah,
off.
that's not dead center, guys.
But, I don't. Drew, put the moon right under the horizon line.
Okay, well, we gotta wait till around, like, 1 to be able to see it good. And I'm going to stay up and image it.
What are we imaging?
The moon.
I have too many pictures of the moon, so no.
Yeah, well, I have 0 that are good.
Oh, would you like to see mine? Should we show mine on screen?
Okay.
We should.
Alright, then give your best one, DM it to me.
I was gonna send it in team chat.
DM.
Now I gotta exit my DM. I almost said a bad word. You're getting the lunar transit with the plane.
Yeah, I was saying you should show that one.
And just now, T plus 10 minutes. Also, yes, the lunar transit. Give me that one.
I love that one.
Oh, that one. My picture made 3 of my pictures in a row made it onto Starboard.
That
I
means
want to
they're
be on
good.
Starboard today.
Yeah, show my picture on screen.
And there it is.
Someday I'm going on.
I've been on Starboard, I think, 10 times.
Alright, get ready for possibly a million things to be obstructed.
Because of my beautiful picture. Half the people still here are definitely waiting for my picture.
They won't be obstructed, by the way. Spencer, great stream, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Holy.
Alright, and I have Starship's picture pulled up here. Just center it.
I'm stalking the stream right now to wait for my picture.
Boom. There it is.
Wow. Yeah. I took that picture. The picture's
We
mine. I
know.
took it with my 2 bare hands.
After you got that, you got back up the call and then started screaming at me.
Oh yeah, I did. SG Saga, would you like to have an imaging battle? Because I feel like I would win. Oh, tire tracks on the moon. Leave my picture alone.
Your picture is good, don't worry. The crowd is just jealous.
SG Saga definitely wants some competition with me. Give me 3 hours and a Canon camera and we're going to have some major issues. Would you like to challenge me? Because I'm very much down for a challenge.
I'm up for a challenge. Why do those two phrases mean the same thing?
I'm right for a challenge.
I'm left
I'm
for a challenge.
I am not up for a challenge.
We should stream ERB.
I'm okay. Spencer, solid pick, great shot. Starship, you can now loathe in your amazingness.
Thank you.
Trying to get a photo of my dog.
Uncle Tim, I'm a challenge.
I am the challenge.
We should stream ERLC after this.
Just stream what?
ERLC on Roblox.
Oh my gosh.
Me and E were playing that game for at least 2 hours straight.
I mean, you guys can stream it on something else. Not here, though.
Nope, I'm not.
Yeah, I see. I don't stream my YouTube. I attempted to go live for Artemis 1 and it all went to just not places.
Ours went to ugly because the overlay was still awful.
I was live for approximately 30 seconds and my whole thing crashed.
Grunkleton, good night, space nerds. Good night, space nerd.
Good night, Tim.
Good night,
Hello.
Grandpa.
What? Bill Nelson. We will be getting... Check Asa tweets if you want to have a mental breakdown. We will be going off comms pretty soon here at in about 6 minutes.
I'll never get over it.
Okay. Your competition has arrived, Starship 24.
Am I gonna lose?
It's all of SG's moon pics that I got sent.
Am I gonna lose?
I don't know. I don't think so. There's no transits on this, so you automatically win.
Oh, I also have better pictures than that transit somewhere. I just have to find them.
Find the better pictures then, Lamau.
Or actually, I can just put my jellyfish picture of Starlink 435 up and win.
Sniper Christo, you should go. It's 5:24 a.m. where you are. Okay, then go. Bye, I guess.
No, you should put my photo of Bill Nelson that I drew up on the stream.
Loki, stop.
Let me just
Oh, it's amazing.
It's
let me
awful.
slap my jellyfish up.
I was crying for 10 minutes over it.
I was crying for a different reason.
Let me slap my jellyfish picture in his face and I automatically win. 1 second.
This is heated competition.
I have some pretty sunset photos.
I'm getting texted right now by SG Saga. I think I'm under attack.
Give me approximately 30 seconds.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4,
DM Zyda.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Zyda, check your DMs.
10.
We should definitely show that one.
That's so creative. Ship 24 photography.
Indeed. See, I took my name and put photography at the end and I called it mine.
Genius.
Okay, here is Ship 24 photography's best photo according to Ship 24 photography.
Probably not my best, but I definitely have more that could be up there.
I don't care.
That Starlink 437 is the best launch ever and always will be.
The Orion one's good.
Oh yeah, my Orion one's pretty good.
Ship 24 photography.
I still use that to this day, by the way.
Yeah, well, we use ASA photography, so I guess we're not that much different.
I just put Ian the space nerd. I
Hey,
don't
that's what the people in Florida just saw. A jellyfish.
I don't. Um,
I
uh,
didn't. It's
I-
completely overcast.
Where's my competition? I don't find him.
I'll send you competition after stream is done. And then you guys can battle it out on Monday.
It's obviously no competition because I'm automatically gonna win. So like,
you have a jellyfish shot and you have a moon transit, so therefore you win.
exactly, you have the right idea. Also, I've been to 4 rocket launches.
I've been to none.
I've
Changing
been
in
to 4.
April, hopefully.
I'm probably going to my 5th and 6th on Monday. Then Terry's is gonna be my 7th. Will be my 8th.
and Terry will be in IDOT's first.
I've been around 45
Ah!
rounds.
Then hopefully me and IDOT will go to some more before Artemis too.
If you just like come up to Wallops, we have a pretty good launch schedule for our little spaceport up here.
It's
Well,
not.
we live
It's not that far.
away. We kind of can't drive ourselves, so
We're gonna get like an Electron every other month now.
I know your dad willing to make that drive.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
1 second, I'm gonna go calculate the launch schedule that we have planned at Wallops this year.
Nerd emoji. And we have upcoming launches on screen. February 14th is H3. I wonder when that is, and I hope they're streaming it, because if they are, then I hope we can stream it.
I've calculated the Wallops launch schedule.
Jesus, did you even...
Okay, so on average, we're gonna average 2 to 3 sounding rocket launches a month, and we're gonna average at least one
Sounding
Electron.
rocket.
So we're gonna average 2 to 3 sounding rockets a month, and Electron every other
Sounding
month.
rocket.
Shush! And then Terry's 2 times a year.
Sounding rocket.
Sounding rockets are one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Is it because that's what you've seen most?
Possibly.
Definitely.
Anyway, okay, so I've been to 1 sounding rocket, an Electron, and Antares, and Falcon.
Okay. We have about 1 minute left until the great group assa out again, so...
I'm saying it.
Just you?
Ian, me, and you.
What about Loki?
And Loki.
yeah, I'm here. I didn't fall asleep.
Oh, the Ohioans are making...
What about the Ohioans? What about
Ohioans
us?
are making fun of our launch site, but they don't even have one. Well, little did you know, Asa Launch Complex 1 is illegally being built nowhere, so you're wrong.
No, it's illegally being built in your backyard. What are you talking about?
Ghost, me and
No,
you are
it's
now
not.
best friends because you're Wallops. Wallops is the best launch site ever
Alright,
created.
everyone, we gotta do the Asa out now. 5, 4, 3,
Rockets.
2, 1. Asa
Asa
out.
out.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thanks everyone for watching. We hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Wallops is the better launch site.
Bye.